Earth's most fascinating topics. Billions of species inhabit the Earth every day, yet only one depends on non-renewable energy sources: human beings. Humans kill thousands of other species every year with their use of non-renewable energy sources. Maybe it's time for humans to find a better resource, a permanent resource, to save the planet Earth.
Everything you see here, every car, every building, was powered by non-renewable energy sources. That seems like a good thing, does it not? Yet, time is running out. Things may seem good now, but who knows? In 10, 20, maybe even 5, these years, we will run out of non-renewable energy sources, and we will have nowhere to turn if we do not stop now. And look here.
Here, we have an unlimited supply of energy just waiting to be used. Right here, the solar energy.
How do you feel about non-renewable energy sources?
I think at this point in time, it's perfectly fine with me because we seem to have enough of that. We have natural gas, which we have plenty of, which so many different things can be run off of, and it's cost effective without being rocket science.
What do you feel about solar energy?
Solar energy, it's maybe one day it will succeed, but right now it's kind of cost prohibitive, and we have other sources for energy, and as long as we have the technology for solar energy, we can always use it downstream.
Do you think that solar energy will become more prominent in the future?
It will become more prominent in the future, just like wind power. But with wind power, I think it's a trade-off because your environment is being affected with all these windmills and so on. It's not a beautiful sight to see. So I think we should just stick with what we have right now. We have plenty of time to, and it's possible that new solutions could be made in the future.
How do you feel about non-renewable energy sources?
Well, I mean, not great. You know what I mean? There's a lot of energy sources that we utilize where there's a lot of waste. You know what I mean? Like nuclear power. Even though you might think that that's an answer, they really only utilize a small percentage of the actual available energy, and the rest of it is lost either to heat or they don't recycle that material and stuff. Then there's certain things with non-renewable energy that's finite, such as coal, which is self-evident just by the name non-renewable energy source. And I think they need to do more to develop feasible renewable energy in this country, really and around the planet.
How do you feel about renewable energy sources?
I love the idea of renewable energy sources. I think the main problem is a lack of credible science as far as just exactly what you're getting out of that. It seems anytime that there's some new fangled, whether it's an energy source or some kind of other concept, all of a sudden everybody's hanging out their shingle and they're an instant expert, and there's a lot of shysters out there, for lack of a better word. You know what I mean? And I think if there was some better guidance for consumers as far as solar, wind, or micro hydro, I think there'd be a lot more people that would be interested in utilizing those kind of energy sources. And I think there needs to be some development from larger companies with those kind of renewable energy sources as well. And it just doesn't seem to be the case since the non-renewable stuff is so cheap, and we all know what's going to happen. Eventually that's going to run dry, and then it won't be cheap, and then everybody will be scrambling trying to figure out an alternative energy source. And I'd rather see some more of this stuff done now as opposed to the 11th hour when we desperately need it.
Time. Time is running out. Are you willing to switch to a renewable resource to save the planet Earth?